All right. So this video is called the 7 levels of singer. Now, what really caught my attention about this video is the fact that, well, I mean, I could just show you. I'll just show you the thumbnail, okay, which I think is very, very interesting. Very, I don't know. It caught my eye, to say the least. To say the least, bro. So let me see if I can find it. Okay. Look at this thumbnail, bro. Look at this thumbnail. You see it right here? The 7 levels of singer. Now, let's take a closer look. At level 1, Kim Kardashian. Level 2, looks like Britney Spears. 3, Taylor Swift. 4, Justin Bieber. Now here's where it gets interesting. 5, Michael Jackson. Okay. But then 6, Beyonce? What? 7, Whitney Houston. I'm not mad at that. But Beyonce over Michael Jackson. Okay. Gotta be rage bait. Let's see what this guy is talking about. Let's see if he's making any sense. All right, let's go. This gotta be rage bait, bro.
This is the 7 levels of singer. And at some point in this video, I'm probably gonna make you mad.
You made me mad by the thumbnail. Some artists are gonna be lower than you think. Some artists are gonna be higher than you think. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna cry, and then we're gonna fight it out in the comments. So, without further ado, let's do this. You pissed me off from
Level 1, tone deaf.
From the thumbnail. Tone deaf.
You should let me love you.
Yeah, see, you tone deaf.
How?
These are the people who should not be singing
Kai
in
is
any
tone deaf.
circumstances.
Yeah.
And they know it. You're not playing them at your wedding. You're not listening to them on your late night playlist. And if you are listening to it, you're not telling nobody.
Ooh,
People like Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian.
Been an awful good girl.
Yikes. Yeah. Yeah, who else could fit into the tone deaf level? Tone deaf? I was gonna say Addison Rae, but no, she's not tone deaf. Like, no way. Yeah, it's more so like celebrities who were never into music or weren't known for music, but then they kind of stepped into it, trying to, be that, do that, be an artist, and just didn't work out.
This is the level where you find people who just straight up can't sing. And they're just making music for fun or just for a laugh. And then everybody just has to play along and, laugh with them. The song might become a meme, but that's about it.
To be fair, Jake Paul wasn't trying to be a singer. He was like rapping, I guess. You could call it rapping, but...
And then you got the auto-tune rappers, the bad ones. Not T-Pain, not Ty Dolla $ign. They can actually sing. I'm talking about the baby whiners and the ones who put the auto-tune on the wrong setting.
I agree with that. Okay, yeah. I don't like Young Boy. I don't like all those kinds of rappers. They all kind of sound the same to me, and yeah, I don't like it. It's pretty annoying.
You could include people like Kanye and Travis Scott, even though they do make it sound good, but without auto-tune.
But yeah, that is true though. The video is called The 7 Levels of Singer, and he's talking about rappers. Like,
it's rough. The rap singers at this level, you're still going to their shows, you're still going to play it in the car, but you're really only listening for the beat and the flow. Level 1 is also where you're gonna find your influencers, your reality TV stars, and your OnlyFans models who decided they want a music career.
OnlyFans models.
Bad Baby.
Ew, that's in my left ear only.
Jake Paul is here. Logan Paul is here. I mean, Logan can kind of make some listenable notes, but I mean, he's level 1. Now, here's the thing about level 1. Most of these people are in on the joke.
But then again, like, he's not trying to be a singer. Like, listen to the songs that they put out. They're not trying to sing. Like, not really. Like there might be a little bit of melody, but they're not trying to sing.
They know they're not real singers. They're just having fun.
Does this guy even know what he titled his video?
Things get a little interesting. Level 2, studio magic. These are the artists who can
Miranda
hold a note.
Cosgrove.
They can sound pretty good. You hear that there's a singer's voice there, but they need the booth. They need the engineers. They need the auto-tune, the pitch correction, the layering, the reverb, the prayers of the producer. The studio is doing about 80.
I mean, he mentioned layering and reverb. Listen, if you're good at singing, then your layering is going to sound good. Reverb on your voice is going to sound fine. Layering and reverb themselves are not going to make you sound better. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know what he means by they rely on layering and reverb. Those two things are not going to make a singer sound better if the singer can't sing. But pitch correction, obviously.
% of the work. And every time they sing live, it can be kind of a gamble. Now, with a few exceptions.
Was that Selena Gomez?
And every time they sing live, it can.
Charlie Puth? Is this guy crazy? Charlie Puth? The dude with perfect pitch? What is this video? Does he know what he's saying? Selena Gomez, maybe you could make the argument. But Charlie Puth? This guy doesn't even know how to, he did no research.
Be kind of a gamble. Now, with a few exceptions, this is where you're gonna find your Disney and your Nickelodeon child actors who transition into music. Artists like Miranda Cosgrove, Selena Gomez, and Hilary Duff. Now, depending on how old you are, we all love Lizzie McGuire growing up, but check out this clip of Hilary Duff singing her own song, and then Ariana Grande.
Why didn't he put a clip of just solo Selena Gomez? Why did he choose a clip of two? Like, there's so many clips out there of just Selena singing. But he threw the one in where Charlie Puth, the guy with perfect pitch, also happens to be in it.
But check out this clip of Hilary Duff singing her own song, and then Ariana Grande singing her song.
Why not take a crazy chance? Why not do a crazy dance? Why not do a crazy dance? If you lose a moment, you might lose a lot.
I would probably put Ariana. She's not like Whitney Houston level, but she's like one of the closest examples, one of the closest artists that could get to that level of like technicality, and so I would probably put her at like 6.
So why not?
These are the artists with big fan bases, catchy songs. They can sound good on the record, but sometimes they struggle in live performances. Me and You by Cassie was one of the catchiest songs in the mid-2000s. She had the look, she had a hit song, but when it came time for her to perform, well.
You've been waiting so long, I'm here to answer your call. I know that I shouldn't have had you waiting at all.
Yeah, and female vocals are a lot easier, I think, to sort of manipulate in the studio.
And then you got Pink. No, not that Pink. This Pink.
Pink Panthers.
I'm really glad to meet you.
I mean, yeah, Pink Panthers, her whole style is heavily reliant on auto-tune. Like the whole hyper pop, EDM-esque music that she makes. That genre is like, you can't make a song without auto-tune in those genres. Like, you need it. That is part of it.
To me by some people. Is this illegal?
Fun artist with a really cool aesthetic, but she even said it herself. She's not used to singing without auto-tune. And
Yeah.
You gotta respect that. Now, level 2 is where you'll find your
that's the
second
genre.
tier of influencer to artist people, like Dixie D'Amelio, Addison Rae, and James Charles.
James Charles, jeez.
And if we're including rappers here who have some singing ability, this is where I will put people like Chance the Rapper, Nicki Minaj, Donald Glover. Now, I love the Redbone record, but when he sings it live, that joint sound kind of crazy.
I wake up feeling
All of the artists in level 2 can make a hit.
Yeah, it's not
but
great.
When it comes to pure singing ability, their voice can be unstable. Now, auto-tune can't make a level 1 singer sound good, but at level 2, it can take you a long way. Level 3, not bad.
Not bad, huh?
The ability to sing is a spectrum, and the voice is an instrument. Some days your voice is in tune, and other days,
That's
everybody
bad.
in level 3 can sing and sound good with or without auto-tune. But they've
Right.
either got caught up with bad performances,
Fergie, gosh.
got caught lip syncing, or their singing is just so basic that we're not sure everything they can do.
Yeah. Yeah. Might be a hot take, but I actually don't think Rihanna is all that good of a singer. Not really.
Level 3 is where you'll find your bubblegum pop, your bubblegum K-pop, your Carly Rae Jepsons, and Taylor Swift. Okay, moving on.
Okay. Let's there are some K-pop artists that can actually sing, so be careful. Careful by just saying general K-pop, because if you want to get into it, there are artists in K-pop groups that can sing their ass off. I wouldn't go so far as to say just K-pop in general.
Bubblegum K-pop, your Carly Rae Jepsons, and Taylor Swift. Okay, moving on.
Now Taylor Swift, I think her best quality is her gosh. Probably her lyricism. I would say her songwriting skills. I don't like when I hear that Taylor Swift is dropping something, I'm more so listening not for her vocals, but for what she has to say, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Now, she knows how to, like, she's very melodically sound. She's definitely not tone deaf. I mean, I love early country Taylor Swift. Like that is my favorite era of hers. Like I think it was 2006-ish, like around that time. That's my favorite era of hers. But like this new stuff she's got coming out, I'm not a fan of. Not really, bro.
On to our first case study. I hate to put her here because she's a really good performer and she's even had some good vocal moments.
Wait, who?
But we gotta put J-Lo in
Oh, J-Lo's not good at singing. Period. She should be at 1.
level 3. Now there's a lot of videos online saying that J-Lo can't sing.
She can't.
But that's not true. She can sing. She's just had some rough live moments.
She can't sing. You know, you could be generous and slip her into level 2, but she would be a level 2. She's not tone deaf, but she can't sing.
Que me pesan las memorias, que el recuerdo y el silencio no confundan nuestras cosas.
This person has to be the most debated singer over the past 30 years, and that person is Britney Spears. Now, Britney's complicated because people say her label and her manager made her sing in the baby voice, and that wasn't really her natural register. But it's hard to call because there's clips of her sounding great.
Don't you know, don't you know, you got it all over him. You got me over him.
I haven't listened to enough Britney Spears to really have an opinion on that. I more so know her for her more popular tracks, which I wouldn't even say that she's really singing.
And then there's other clips
I
that
don't
just
really
kind
know.
of left me confused.
And every time I try,
We also got to remember that like at one point she was losing her mind, so you could probably take that into account if you pull clips from later on in her career versus the beginning.
without my wings, I feel so small. I guess I need you, baby.
Now, if you watch videos from early in her career and at her peak where she's really taking her time, you can hear some level of control and some really nice character. It's not as solid as some of the upper levels, but you could tell when Britney takes her time, she sounds pretty good. Then you have the artists who had the notoriously bad performances. Now, these are generally good singers, but the performance was so bad that people are still talking about it years later. Case number 1, Enrique Iglesias.
All I need is to look in your eyes. Oh, viva la música, see you be mine.
And then we gotta talk about...
That wasn't... that was okay. Like, that wasn't horrendous. That wasn't a horrendous clip of Enrique Iglesias. It was okay.
Fergie. Now, Fergie is a great singer in my opinion, but I think that national anthem performance at the All-Star game, I think it still haunts her today.
Yeah, that was bad.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Whoever told her, like, yeah, you should do that. You should sing the national anthem. Kind of setting her up, because she does not make music like this. Like, this is not her style at all.
This is not bad singing technically, but it was a bad style choice for the song, and she made it a lot harder than the song already is. And the next artist that
Yeah, Fergie is very strong when she's in her, you know, staccato driven pop bag, but when you give her songs like that, like like the wait, was that, oh my gosh, that clip of her, how long ago was that? Because I remember seeing it, but I can't place it on a timeline.
struggle with this one so bad. Her fans are gonna hate me for this, but Rihanna is level 3.
But baby, who you need?
Ooh, yeah, that's a bad clip. Her like using her fingers to try to control her pitch, and she did all that, but yet it led her nowhere.
Now, believe it or not, we have some rappers in level 3. This is where you'll find people like Ty Dolla $ign, Tory Lanez, Drake. They actually have really good singing voices, and they can get by without autotune if they...
Really good singing voices? Drake in the same sentence? Drake is good. He's a decent singer. I wouldn't say really good. That's a stretch.
Baby, I've got Popeyes.
Now, in level 3, you
Tory
may
Lanez could pass it.
start to hear some simple
Drake,
runs, nothing fancy. They might back away from that high note, and they might even crack a little bit. In terms of pure singing ability alone, they're not bad. They're not great, but pretty good. Level 4, great.
Kehlani and Bruno Mars in the same category? Oof.
Level 4 is probably the most wide-ranging across all the genres. These artists have good tone, good control. They can hold their own on a record and on the stage. And you're never worried about them during a live performance.
I need to let you go.
They can belt when they need to.
I would not put Bruno Mars and Kehlani in the same category either. That's crazy. Bruno Mars? Dude, he's at least one level higher.
Can do runs when they need to. They understand their voice, their strengths, their limitations, and they know how to work within it.
Leon Thomas? Dog, no.
Start off with pop. This is where you find the pop stars that have a little something extra in their voice. When they sing live, they sound exactly like the record, and if they wanted, they could stretch into more difficult genres like gospel. Artists like Demi Lovato, Bruno Mars, Billie Eilish, and Harry Styles.
I hate that he put Harry Styles and Bruno Mars in the same category. I like Harry Styles a lot. and I think he has great songs. But on no planet, in no world, no realm, whatever, are Bruno Mars and Harry Styles in the same level when it comes to singing. You're tripping. Bruno Mars clears. Just wrong.
Whether you like these artists or not, there's no denying that they're great singers. Whether their voice is sweet and whispery like Billy's or big and belty like Demi's, the common theme for level 4 is control and tone. Just to illustrate the level difference here in pop, listen to this clip of Selena Gomez belting. And now listen to this clip of Camila Cabello belting.
Cabello.
It's not just about one note being higher than the other. It's about the tone, the breath control, the confidence of the note, and how Camila just kind of made it look effortless.
This is tricky because you could pull good clips from these different singers, and you can also pull like they're not so good clips and they're really bad clips, and then use those as examples as if they are always like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that could have just been an okay clip of Selena versus you find like one of her peak clips and that could easily be better than the one he showed of Camila. So it's like, I think he's being very selective with his clip selection in order to prove his point, which I think is a little tricky.
Another person that I would put here who gets a lot of hate is Justin Bieber. And
Who's hating on Justin Bieber? I know Camila can sing. That's not what I'm saying. Who's hating on Justin Bieber? Has somebody ever said that Justin Bieber can't sing? Who said that? Ever?
kind of get the hate because there's clips out there of him like this.
Oh, you mean when he was going through puberty?
But
you mean when he was going through puberty, he had a voice crack? I'm sorry. Yeah, this guy.
Justin went through puberty at the height of his career. And so he improved, he got better, and now he's doing beautiful runs and singing like this.
How can I snooze and miss the moment? You're just too important. Nobody do body like you do.
Yeah, he could always sing. You just chose a bad clip of him.
So you'll also find most of your top country artists here at level 4.
Country
it's
artists.
pretty hard to find success in country without having good tone and
Brooks and Dunn.
good control over your voice, because country is one of those genres where you can't really hide behind the production. It's really story driven, so your voice is more out in front, so you got to be able to sing. You might be able to get through a party country song without really knowing how to sing, but you can't really auto-tune your way through a country ballad. Level 4 is also where you'll find a lot of your rock bands, your boy bands, your girl groups. Now in any group you might have a weak link, but as a whole, the group is pretty solid because they hold each other accountable and because harmonies require everyone to at least be competent.
I lie awake, I drive myself crazy, thinking of you.
Justin Timberlake is an interesting. I almost said easy. I meant interesting. He's technically good. I would put him in 4.
Level 4 and up is where R&B is king, at least on the mainstream side. These aren't generational voices, but they're beautiful voices that you can fall in love with. Artists like Kalani, SZA, Bryson Tiller.
In the quest of fortune and fame, don't forget about the simple things. See, it's the little things.
If we're looking at the new generation, this is where I would rank artists like Giveon, Olivia Dean.
Olivia Dean, I agree with. She doesn't need auto-tune. Giveon? Really? In level 4, you're putting Giveon in the same category as Bruno Mars. I don't think this guy knows what he's talking about. Giveon and Bruno Mars. No shot.
And Leon Thomas. And if we're looking at the old school,
you need to reevaluate your levels.
Some might argue with this and say he should be higher because of his legendary status, but I would put Prince here at level 4. And if you don't believe me, think about it like this. Let's say Michael and Prince had a sing-off.
Michael's winning.
Just a sing-off based purely on vocals. I think Mike blows Prince out the water.
Yeah.
Then you got the early 2000s teenage girl heartthrobs, people like Bobby Valentino, Omarion, and the whole You Got Served cast.
And if I ever fall in love again, well, I'm gonna put my bid in to get you.
They use auto-tune in On the Radar. It's a terrible clip to
No
use.
disrespect, but I want it bad as they do.
Now, some other legends and throwback artists I would put here at level 4 is Janet Jackson, Aaliyah. And when I was researching for this video, I saw a clip of Ashanti singing the national anthem.
He put Aaliyah and Giveon in the same category. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a mistake you have made, sir.
And it really blew me away. So I'll put her here in level 4 too.
And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting, and air gave proof through the night.
So level 4.
Yeah, that's nice.
Solid. Everybody here is in good company. But it's the next level where other singers start to pull out their pen and paper. Level 5. Elite. This is the upper echelon of singing. The kind of singing.
Chris Brown. Chris Brown is a good singer. There's no denying that. But over Justin Bieber and Bruno Mars? I don't know, dude. Not over Bruno Mars. What? Over Bruno Mars? No shot.
Things that other singers practice to and try to match. They've probably been singing since they were in diapers. They sang in the choir or
Don't
in
piss
the
me
theater,
off.
And they're probably a little conceited, but for good reason. People like Brandy.
And life is like a song. Whoa, yeah.
Brandy
Putting Chris Brown and Brandy in the same category should be a sin.
has inspired so many R&B artists. The way she puts runs together and layers of background vocals, it's a masterclass. She can do big ballads, catchy pop songs.
This
gospel.
whole video is rage
She might
bait.
not be at the top of the charts anymore, but her nickname is the Vocal Bible for a reason, and artists are still using her techniques. Now, genre hopping back to country, I know I said a lot of country artists were in level 4, but Chris Stapleton is in a league.
He's amazing.
Oh, the ramparts we walk
Chris Stapleton is
were
amazing.
so gallantly
No debate there.
streaming.
The control, the tone, the soulful runs, and the lack of effort in a good way. Chris Stapleton's voice is butter. In level 5, you're destined for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, platinum records, and maybe a few bad controversies or two. Artists like Chris Brown.
Chris Stapleton and Chris Brown in the same category is blasphemy. What? What is he talking about? Oh my gosh.
Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause I bought your new weed.
Bring Chris Brown down to 4, send Bruno Mars to 5.
Now, don't let the overuse of auto-tune fool you. Chris Brown can sing the phone book and make it sound like a hit record. Chris Brown has had an impact on a lot of artists, even Justin Bieber, because after they collaborated, Justin Bieber started to sound way more R&B. Now, other artists I will put there right there with Chris is Tank, Mario, and the man that really laid the groundwork for all of them is Usher. Now, another possibly controversial one. If we're talking about this man as an artist and a legend, he's probably at the top of everybody's.
Don't piss me off. Don't you dare piss me off. Don't you dare.
List. But just singing alone, here in level 5, I'm gonna put Michael Jackson.
I hate everything about this. Have you used Usher try to cover one of Michael Jackson's songs and him not being able to do it? Why do you think that is? Oh, it's probably because Michael's on a whole different level and you grouped them in together. And I'm not even being biased because I love Michael Jackson. Objectively, Michael has had perfect pitch since he was a child, like 8, 9 years old. Like everybody has said throughout history, when he covers somebody's song, it becomes his song now. That is his song now. When he covered Rockin' Robin, guess what? That's his song now. Even Usher wouldn't agree with you. Chris Brown wouldn't agree with you.
Soaring up so high, watch me now, watch me now. I'm Japan, I can do anything.
You want to know why this is so factually incorrect? Is because listen to Michael as he's dancing and pair that with all these other artists who are also singing as they are dancing. They cannot maintain the same level of control to be able to move how Michael moved, so fluidly, so fast, so punctual, and still hit runs, still be able to belt and everything, while being the best dancer, the best performer. And he did that his whole career.
Michael has one of the best vibratos you'll ever hear in your life. Wide vocal range. He can go from the sweet innocence of She's Out of My Life and Lady in My Life all the way up to these rock hits like Dirty Diana, Beat It. I don't have to explain Michael Jackson to you, but
No, I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear all this blasphemy you're about to spit.
It's like Dirty Diana, Beat It. I don't have to explain Michael Jackson to you.
Yeah, you do.
But I'm just saying, he can sound like two different people sometimes, and I think that's one of the things that makes him great. Now, also at level 5, we got a lot of your pop queens. Now, there's too many to name, but just to rattle a few, we got Adele, Ariana Grande, Christina Aguilera, Jessie J.
To the N to the G to the A. See, anybody could be good to you. You need a bag, gotta blow your mind, Hey, bang, bang into the phone.
Chris Brown, Jessie J. it can go down to 4. I'm just so befuddled. The fact this guy thinks that Chris Brown and Michael Jackson are in the same category.
Then I have to highlight Jasmine Sullivan here because her range is not quite as high as some of the other girls, but what she does is she uses her sultry, deep voice, and she sings these really poppy and catchy melodies that sets her apart from any other R&B and pop artist, I think.
So don't make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare.
Thing is, I bet you everything in my wallet. If you were to ask every single artist who he's listed, if they are a better singer than Michael Jackson, they would all say no. If you were to ask every single artist that is in this category, if they are a better singer than Michael Jackson, all of them are saying no. Or if they're even on the same level, they would say no.
Now, if you're into rock, you got all of your big rock and metal gods here at level 5 too, like Ronnie James Dio.
Now we can be strong. We are fire and stone. And we all want to touch the rainbow.
Now, going back to R&B, if your last name is Braxton, you're an elite singer.
For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory.
Toni Braxton with the deep, smoky tone, the control for days. And then you got her sister, Tamar Braxton. Her music career might not have as many accolades, but honestly, her voice probably blows me away more than Tony's does.
Yeah, they're great. I'm not mad with that.
Here at level 5 is full of your favorite singers' favorite singers.
No, it's not.
But the next level, that's where we go to another planet.
Another planet. Oh, put a pin in that. Hang that up. What did he just say? Where we go to another planet. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Another planet. A galaxy far, far away from Michael Jackson. Oh, let's see.
Level 6, Powerhouse.
Beyonce. We can just throw this whole video out. Because he put Beyonce over Michael Jackson. The whole video. Scrap it. Scrap it. Done. Delete it.
These are the vocal athletes, the belters, the ones with the range and the power that makes you stop and forget whatever you're doing.
What do you think Michael Jackson was? Does that description not fit Michael Jackson?
These voices are so good, they're almost too good because we're probably not playing them in the club. Off the top, all the gospel singers, all of them. Kim Burrell, Yolanda Adams, BB Winans, CeCe Winans, Vicky Winans.
So good. It doesn't feel good all the time, but you've been.
Yes, I do. Oh,
If you grew up in the church,
I don't disagree with this. With gospel singers. I'm hung up on Beyonce specifically. I need to hear what he says about that.
you know there's people in the choir right now that can outsing the whole industry. Now, the mainstream industry does have some level 6s. I feel like she doesn't get the full credit that she deserves, but some of the best singing I've ever heard has come from Jennifer Hudson.
oh.
Yeah, I don't disagree with this at all. Jennifer Hudson's amazing. No debate there. You won't get any contention from me. Or the gospel singers. There's no debate there. I need to hear what he says.
Now, Jennifer, she's singing really high and she's wailing, but it's not just that. Listen to her American Idol audition where she's not as high, but you can still hear the maturity and the character and the flawlessness of her voice.
It's an evil wind that blows no good, yeah, yeah. It's a sad heart that won't love like I know it should.
Now,
yeah, she's amazing. There's actually an easy way to settle this. Take clips of each singer around 10 years old, and then put them against clips of Michael Jackson at 10 years old. That's an easy way to settle it.
Fantasia is also in this tier. Another
who's always been good versus who had to get good, who had to train to be good.
American Idol alumni who can sing circles around anybody.
Like a fool, I went and stayed too long. Now I'm wondering if your love's still strong. Ooh, baby, here I am, signed, sealed, delivered.
I'm yours.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Here I am, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Her voice is raw, it's powerful,
Who is that?
emotional. She does it so easily. Now, we talked about R&B, we talked about gospel, but
Pop.
now the queen of rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Tina Turner.
Oh.
Now, Tina didn't have quite the same range as she got closer to the end of her life, but if you look at the whole of her career, I mean, she can keep up with even the highest level of gospel singers. All right, I'm choosing violence today. I'm choosing violence because I know the Beehive is gonna want Beyonce.
Yeah, let's hear this. Let's hear what he has to say about this. How could she possibly be above MJ?
Beyonce at level 7, but Beyonce is the Beehive is gonna want Beyonce at level 7, but Beyonce is level 6.
No, she's not. No, she's not. She's level 5.
Now, obviously, amazing vocalist, artist. She can do everything. She can belt, she can run, she can do the soft stuff and powerful stuff. She can dance while doing it all. Now, do
you know who you just described? Who can belt, who can hit runs, who can do it all while dancing. Who did we just describe? I wonder.
You could argue that Beyonce should be in level 7, but if we're going off vocals alone, there's one person that comes to mind that I don't think Beyonce can touch.
What's up?
Whitney Houston's nickname is The Voice, and she's the greatest singer of all time in my personal opinion.
Oof. Of all time? She's up there for sure.
There's a reason decades later everybody is still comparing our biggest artist to Whitney. She's the blueprint for everybody. So much so that other God-tier singers have learned and studied her.
She blessed us with her angelic voice.
He put MJ at 5 and put Beyonce at 6.
She was here. She inspired me. She inspired everybody.
Yes. The God tier are the generational voices. Every once in a blue moon, God puts a little extra sauce when he's making a person. These are those people. Not only is their singing immaculate, their voice is so unique, you would never mistake them for anybody else. And of course, the next natural woman to mention here is Aretha Franklin.
People out there, you know, understand it, and even if some feel.
No, I don't disagree with Whitney being at the top. I don't. Not at all. She is a better singer than Michael Jackson. There's no debate about that. You won't get any pushback from me.
Queen of Soul. All the way up to the day she died, she was putting 20-year-olds to shame. She had the range, the grit, and then her voice had this really unique weight to it, even when she sang the high notes. You know, it's kind of like sports. You can practice all day, you can play all day, but some people are just naturally gifted and have qualities that you can't learn. Now, it's easy to compare female vocals.
Again, I'm gonna just say this, okay? And yes, I'm playing MJ Defender here. So what? So what? You love it. Can any of them sing as good while hitting the moonwalk? That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo,
Can any of them?
Money, bro.
Jirel Anderson donated $3. Flo, I can't be high around you anymore.
Thank you, Jarrell. Can any of them hit runs, belt, as they're gliding around stage like this? No. It's not about the dancing. It's about the control of the vocals through movement. Comparing that to also just standing and singing.
It's easy to fall into this trap that singing higher is better. But one person that I think has the best male vocal of all time
Who's he gonna say? Is he gonna say Luther?
has to be Luther Vandross.
Yeah.
Luther has so much character, depth,
Silk,
and,
my
and
boy.
just like a nice deep
Silk.
richness to his voice that it transports you instantly. I mean, he could do everything. He can sing down low with Barry White. He could sing up high with Michael Jackson, do runs with Chris Brown.
I hate that he's using Chris Brown as like the prime example over I hate that. I hate that.
I would be so bold to say that Luther is the male version of Whitney Houston. Every little nuance is specific, smooth.
I need to react to Luther Vandross.
Controlled. Just sit and listen to some Luther performances when you don't have anything to do. Just sit and listen. Previous levels have looked up
Hello?
to and studied somebody from level 7. And it makes me think back to when I first heard Ariana Grande. I thought it was Mariah. And
Oh yeah, didn't he put Ariana at 5? And then he put Beyonce at 6? Oh. I forgot he did that. Oh. Blasphemy. Blasphemy. Oh my gosh. No, he's actually out of touch with reality. Ariana Grande below Beyonce in terms of singing? My brother in Christ, what are we doing?
when you talk about a list where you have generational voices, you gotta have Mariah.
I'd put Beyonce at 5, Ariana Grande at 6, right up there with Michael.
5 octaves, the queen of the whistle tone, one of the few artists who have duets with Whitney, the queen of Christmas at this point. So there's a reason why the Titanic is known as one of the best movies of all time. And then there's a reason why Celine Dion is on that soundtrack.
Oof.
Now, she may not do all the acrobatic runs that the R&B singers do, but you can really hear her power and her precision that sets her apart.
Song's the same.
Give me an example. Give me a you sang it at my gala.
Well, first of all, when you do every night, it's all the breathy. You're here, there's nothing I feel, and I know it's all breathy. And then you're here, there's nothing I feel, and I know that my heart. You have to be like killing it. So it's like from soft to hard. So it's hard.
With singing, it's not all about how fancy you can sing. 2 people can sing the exact same notes, the exact same thing, but just sound completely different. It's about the way you deliver it, and you can really hear that with Celine Dion.
The way you deliver it, huh? Can any of them deliver it while hitting the moonwalk? Can any of them deliver a peak vocal performance while gliding around the stage like this? Can any of them do it while hopping around on stage like this?
All right, so there you have it. Obviously, I couldn't mention every artist and singer in this one video. So let me know in the comments, who did I miss? And let me know if you think my rankings were spot on or if I'm just crazy.
They're not spot on at all. At all.
Check out these videos here where I do deep dives into the careers and lives of some of these artists, where we see their rise to fame and sometimes their fall from grace. Until next time, peace.
I'm pissed.
What do you mean?
I need it. What the hell? I need to see the comments. I need to see the comments on this video.
This is
Let's see what they're saying. No mention of Freddie Mercury is just insane. That is true. He didn't mention him once. I would put Freddie Mercury... Damn. I'd put him at 6. Michael Jackson in the same tier as Chris Brown. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. Oh my gosh. Thank you that there are some sensible people. Thank you. Bro, Chris Brown wouldn't even say he's on the same level as Michael Jackson when it came to singing. Stupid. Didn't mention Steve Perry either. Crazy. Beyonce over Michael Jackson and... Dude, I know. Gosh, me in the comments, bro. We're on the same wavelength. Yeah, this whole video is literally rage bait. Like, it didn't get to me at all. It didn't get to me once. Not even a little bit. It didn't make me upset. Not for a second. Yeah, so that was interesting. I can't believe it. Can't believe it.